Here are the top 5 guns in Call of Duty Mobile for Season 2 in 2022. But first, let's look at some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is AK-47, which recently did get a buff, but was not enough for me to push it into top 5 due to its difficult recoil. The next in the list of honorable mentions is the AK-117, which also got a buff this season. Even though its damage range was given a buff, I still don't think it's enough to put it into top 5, just because the guns in top 5 are better than this. Number 5. At 5th position, we have 2 guns. One is the Swordfish. The gunsmith build of Swordfish and the gameplay are in my previous top 5 video. I've given the link to that video in the description of the video, feel free to check it out. The new gun which made it to top 5 is the Hbr A3. This gun has been given a lot of buffs such as increased damage multiplier, increase in damage range and reduction in reload speeds. With these buffs, the gun now performs well in mid and close ranges, but it still might be a little hard to kill quickly at long ranges due to the recoil. Nevertheless, it's still a very effective gun and do check it out. Here is the build I use. Number 4. The gun at number 4 might totally surprise some of you, but it's the Type 25. In the recent update, the Type 25 got a lot of nerfs which include increase in bullet spread, increase in reload time and increase in negative effects of large magazine. Though these effects haven't significantly reduced the performance of the gun, it was still enough to knock it off the top 2. Even with the nerfs, the gun still performs very good and is still a very good option for new players who need low recoil. The gun still performs very well in all ranges, but the only reason it's not at the very top is because we have better options than this gun for our top 3. The gunsmith for Type 25 is still same as last season. Last season video link in description. Number 3. The gun at number 3 has remained unchanged since last season and it's the M13. Please check out the previous top 5 video for its gameplay and gunsmith. Number 2. At number 2, we have the PP Bison, which was number 1 last season. There have been no nerfs given to the gun, so basically this gun is still the best option in the game right now for beginner players. The gun is still very fast, fun and deadly. Check out my previous top 5 for its gunsmith. Number 1. At number 1, is the Kilo Assault Rifle. This gun was quite good last season itself, but it lacked the ability to make it to top 5 last season. This season, with the buffs it got, it's moved on to the number 1 spot. The gun has a very good fire rate and good time to kill and does good damage even at long ranges. The gun can be used for all types of combats, and with the buff, the recoil of the gun has been reduced as well. With the right attachments, the Kilo has little to no recoil. The only downsides of the gun are the not so good iron sight of the gun and the non-availability of the gun for someone who started playing just this season. But if you had unlocked the gun in the previous season, I highly recommend that you upgrade the weapon to max level and start using the Kilo to dominate in those ranked matches. The gunsmith for the weapon is given at the end. Here is the build for Kilo that I use. Let me know if you liked my choice of this season's top 5 and thanks for watching.